Hi, my name is Valentin, and today I want to tell you what I've been working on over the past 5 years. And I want to convince you that my work will improve your life in the near future. During my PhD, I aimed at making the Internet of Things more collaborative, intelligent, and adaptive. But what is the Internet of Things, and why do I want to improve it? We all use IoT devices in our everyday life. The Internet of Things refers to all these small devices that can communicate. The wireless headphones that you use to listen to music while in transit is an IoT device. Smartwatches and fitness trackers are also part of the Internet of Things. And so are connected fridges and smart thermostats. The Internet of Things is also used to make our cities better. By deploying sensors across towns, we can monitor pollution due to, for example, cars. Sensors deployed in forests can also warn us of the risk of fire, or tell us how fires are evolving, therefore allowing us to evacuate population ahead of time and danger. We also start to see the appearance of connected cars, and hope to make them fully autonomous one day. So all of these applications are in use today. But how will the Internet of Things look like tomorrow? And what do we need to do to make this vision a state of reality? First of all, the Internet of Things will need to be more collaborative. Cars will become more autonomous and will drive us from one place to another. But to do that, vehicles will need to communicate and coordinate. For example, they will form platoons, traveling in groups to save fuel. In the near future, cars will communicate with nearby vehicles, exchanging information about their current trajectory and their destination. They will use wireless communication, for example via 5G or short-range technologies. This will allow cars, for example, to coordinate at intersections. They will communicate at crossings to decide which car should go next. This would be more efficient than traffic lights in many cases. During my thesis, I designed, implemented, and evaluated algorithms that would allow cars to coordinate, while ensuring that nothing can go wrong in the presence of errors, like message losses. Going back to the forest fire monitoring example, we can also replace the sensors on the ground with drones. These drones could provide a better vision of how the fire is evolving and move as the fire spreads to better help firefighters. Instead of using a single big drone, we can also deploy hundreds of small drones that would distribute over a large area. We can also use drones to find survivors after an earthquake or an avalanche, for example. Drones can access areas firefighters could not reach. However, we need our swarms of drones to coordinate, to know where to search for survivors, or to coordinate to avoid crashing into each other as they move around. The solutions I created also work for drone coordination, and work even if some drones run out of batteries during the rescue operation. So this is how we can make Internet of Things devices more collaborative. But why do we need to make them more intelligent and adaptive? Let's take the example of your wireless headphones. You are working in an open space office with noise cancellation active to fully concentrate. At the end of the day, you also like to listen to music while walking back to a bus. As soon as you exit the building, intelligent headphones could automatically recognize that you are in the street and adapt the noise cancellation to make sure you can hear nearby traffic and won't get into an accident. Our phones could also turn on silent mode on as soon as it detects that we entered a cinema or a theater, and offer us the possibility to easily switch airplane mode on as soon as we board a plane. In my thesis, I use AI to enable these use cases on the smallest IoT devices, such as earphones or small sensors. Instead of using intrusive approaches like microphones, cameras, or requiring to have a smartphone nearby, my solution simply uses Bluetooth signal to accurately recognize our surroundings. For example, it is able to detect if we are in the street, or in a bus, or in an office, or in a shop. All of that without intruding the privacy of us, the user. Finally, more and more devices are getting sold. Today, most people have a wireless headset, and many have a smartwatch or fitness tracker. But tomorrow, some people will get smart glucose meters or smart pacemaker, allowing them to monitor their health in real time. Sport shoes and clothes will incorporate sensors to help us improve our physical activities. And we'll bring all these new devices with us everywhere, and they will use wireless to communicate. But because our wireless resources are limited, this will create interference and collisions, a bit like how music quality degrades when you listen with headphones and walk away from your smartphone or laptop. In this thesis, I propose ways to improve our wireless protocols and make them future-ready. My solutions allow devices to adapt their behavior, detecting external interference, and adapting the way our devices communicate to ensure communication continue to work great. And this is how I am making our Internet of Things more collaborative, intelligent, and adaptive.